Caitlin Clark versus Sabrina Ionescu. Rookie sensation versus established star. It's the matchup everyone's talking about. But what happened on the court was more than just a game. It was a glimpse into the future of the WNBA. Are you ready to see how Clark is shaking up the league? The stage was set for an epic showdown. Clark, the rookie phenom, facing off against Ionescu, the WNBA's triple-double queen. Fans packed the arena, eyes glued to the court. This wasn't just any game. It was a battle for spotlight and a chance to prove who's truly the real deal. Clark versus Ionescu delivered performance beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Clark didn't just show up, she dominated. We're talking about a performance that left jaws on the floor and had everyone asking, is this the changing of the guard? Clark versus Ionescu turned into Clark outshining everyone. Want to know how she did it? Let's break down this insane game and see why Clark has the whole league buzzing. Let's dive into the numbers and see why this game has everyone talking. Picture this: 19 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists, and 2 steals. That's not just a good game. That's a triple-double, folks. And not just any triple-double. It's the first ever recorded by a WNBA rookie. Can you believe it? Clark didn't just break records. She shattered them. But this wasn't just any triple-double. It was a performance with Clark's fingerprints all over it. She either scored or assisted on 46 of the Fever's 83 points, more than half the team's total output. And get this, it's the fourth game in a row where Clark has been responsible for at least half of her team's points. Talk about carrying the load. Now, you might be thinking, sure, but how does this stack up against the league's best? Well, Clark is now averaging 16.1 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game. She's not just leading all rookies in scoring and assists, she's third in the entire league in assists. That's right, a rookie is going toe-to-toe with the WNBA's elite. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Sabrina Ionescu was outplayed by Clark, and the rookie broke one of Ionescu's records in the process. That's right. The rookie took down a record held by one of the league's brightest stars. How rare is this kind of performance from a rookie? Let me put it this way. It's never happened before. Clark is the first... Impressive is how Clark is handling all this attention. After the game, Sabrina Ionescu commented that the win was like the Fever Super Bowl. But for Clark, it's just another day at the office. She's not just playing well, she's changing the game. Now that we've seen the big picture of Clark's historic performance, let's zoom in on the game-changing moments that had everyone talking. What exactly did Clark do to leave Ionescu and the Liberty stunned? From the opening whistle, Clark came out swinging. She kicked things off with a three-pointer, then followed it up with a quick layup. Just like that, Indiana was up 8-0. But Clark was just getting started. By the end of the first quarter, she had racked up 11 points. Talk about making a statement. Here's where it gets really interesting. With about 3 minutes left in the first, Clark snagged a steal and turned it into a three-pointer, putting the Fever up 24-12, their biggest lead of the game. Clark wasn't just scoring. She was creating opportunities out of thin air. You might be thinking, sure, she started strong, but did she keep it up? Let me tell you about the final minutes of the game. With less than 3 minutes on the clock and the Fever down by 6, Clark pulled off an and-one play. Then she found Kelsey Mitchell for a game-tying three-pointer. In the blink of an eye, Clark erased the Liberty's lead. But she wasn't done yet. With the clock winding down, Clark dished an assist to Lexi Hall for a layup that put the Fever up by 4. Talk about clutch. Here's the kicker. In those final possessions, Clark either scored or assisted on 46.
Is that something that you...
Like, this is a very physical game. They get away with things that, probably other people don't get away with.
Even when the defense was all over her, she stayed calm and made the right plays. It wasn't just about scoring. It was about finding open teammates, grabbing crucial rebounds, and making timely steals. And let's not forget Ionescu. She tried to answer back, hitting a big three-pointer late in the game, but when she had a chance to give the Liberty the lead, her shot missed. That's the kind of moment that could define a game, and Clark and the Fever took full advantage. In the end, Clark's incredible performance led the Fever to an 83-78 victory. It wasn't just a win, it was their best victory of the season against one of the top teams in the league. And it was all thanks to Clark's game-changing plays and clutch performance. Clark's impact goes way beyond just this one game. She's not just changing the game, she's changing the entire WNBA. Let's take a closer look at how this rookie sensation is becoming a rising
confidence in what we're being able to do out there on the court. We're playing together better.
Star. Clark's rookie season has been nothing short of spectacular. She's averaging 16.1 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game. That's not just good, it's historic. Clark leads all rookies in scoring and assists, and is third overall in the league for assists. She's competing with the very best, and succeeding. Clark isn't just breaking records, she's shattering them. She became the first WNBA rookie ever to record a triple-double, and the first player in Indiana Fever history to achieve this feat. She also set the record for the fastest rookie to surpass 100 points and 50 assists in just 8 games. And remember that game where she matched the rookie single-game record with 7 three-pointers? That happened too. Off the court, Clark's star power is shining bright. She was named to the WNBA All-Star team and received the most fan votes of any player in the league. A rookie outshining even the biggest names in women's basketball. She also signed a landmark $28 million endorsement deal spanning 8 years, including a signature shoe, the richest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player ever. Clark isn't just playing the game, she's changing it. Her presence is boosting WNBA viewership in a major way. Remember that Fever versus Chicago Sky game? It was the most watched WNBA game on any network in 23 years. That's the Clark effect in action. You've seen the stats, highlights, and history-making moments. But what does this mean for the future of women's basketball? Clark's performance wasn't just a win for the Fever. It was a game changer for the entire league. A rookie outplaying one of the brightest stars is exactly the kind of story that gets people talking. And it's not just talk. Her record-breaking viewership and $28 million endorsement deal prove that women's basketball is must-see TV. Is this the beginning of a Clark versus Ionescu rivalry that could define the